Think in English. Sometimes the difficult thing about talking in a new language isn't the language itself, but how you think about this. If you think in your native language and then try to speak English, you will always have to translate between languages. Translating isn't an easy thing to do. Even people fluent in two or more languages have trouble switching between languages. The solution is to think in English. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Try to use English when you are thinking about your day, or when you are trying to decide what food to order. Even try to use an English to English dictionary to look up the words. That way, you never have to use your native language and translate words. You will notice that when you think in English, it's easier for you to speak in English. Many English students say, "It's too difficult. I don't know enough English words. I need to think in my native language and translate." However, thinking in your native language and translating results in sentences that don't sound natural in English because the sentence structure is often different in English and your native language. In addition, it takes too much time to think and translate when you are in conversation, leading to pauses, hesitations, and the inability to speak fast and fluently. Let me teach you some ways to think in English. Don't use a bilingual dictionary. I remember spending hours looking up words and definitions in an English-only dictionary. I prefer to use paper dictionaries as it helps me memorize words better. When you search for a word, turning page after page, you naturally repeat it in your head. By the time you find the meaning, you remember the word. Learn vocabularies in phrases, not single words. Our brains are pattern matching machines that remember things put into context. If I can't come up with my any context examples, I check out Cambridge Advanced Dictionary, or sometimes Google it. Start using the vocabulary as soon as possible. Never stop yourself from speaking until your language is perfect. You'll be waiting forever. I am always trying to take initiative even if I'm really scared, because practice makes perfect. As soon as I had an opportunity, I volunteered for an English college newspaper writing articles and interviewing different people. It was really hard at the beginning and it took me a long time to write a draft. After 7 months of volunteering experience and publishing with the Canadian University Press, the newspaper decided to hire me as their staff reporter. Talk to yourself in English. When I was learning English, I still do this. I would describe to myself whatever happened during the day. This gives you extra practice before you start explaining things to other people. Get an English-speaking friend or partner. It is always easier to improve English with a companion, especially if he or she is a native speaker. I noticed a dramatic improvement when I moved in with my girlfriend. Regular chats in person, over the phone, text messages, and other common activities brought me to the next level and I stopped talking to myself. Travel. I used every opportunity to travel to English-speaking countries. I've met numerous people in my travels and I try to keep in touch with them even after my trips. Facebook, WhatsApp, Viber, and emails definitely help.